Okay, so according to ATC, we're supposed to fly at 30, 3,800 feet. But from what I see, it looks like what's our initial fix? We should be at, well, yeah, it says above 6,000 feet. I think maybe I'm getting it wrong. But let's just see. Let's see if we're able to execute this approach correctly as we are. It's like I need more power. I'm not sure why we're losing. Oh, there's a lot of headwind. Okay, let's see. I just added some power. Hopefully we get to about 90 knots. Maybe a little above, and then we'll see what we can do from there. So this is a VFR flight, so most of what I'm going to be doing, I'll keep an eye out. I'm just going to use the computer and the RNAV um, program, basically in the G1000 as guidance. So let's see. Doesn't look like we're at a terrible altitude. Another thing I love is how we see our plane in the chart. So we're able to kind of have an idea of what we're doing. So if you look here, you see that we're turning, and also here we're turning to face this track down to our initial fix. So we have an estimated time of entry of 7 minutes approximately. That's when we'll get to our initial fix. And then initial approach fix. Is this long final? Honestly, don't know. And then this is final. Then down to the runway with the whole missed approach procedure. But let's see how we do. So already you can see that the glide path, whatever, the diamond here, it's in view right now. So keep going until we catch up to it, basically. So yeah, I think this means we should be below 6,000 or above. I really can't remember. If bar is above the number, we should be uh honestly can't remember. Let's see. It looks like we have a lot of speed and it's still climbing, so I'll just pull back the power a little. Maybe let's do like 65%. Yeah, 66, perfect. Oh boy, 22 knots of crosswind. It's going to be a very, very, very fun landing. So based on the altitude, I don't see any apparent problems. It's like we're all clear of terrain, and we might as well just, fly at this altitude into the glide path and just continue from there. Turning on our lights after we've almost arrived. Way to go, Chuck. Way to go. Yeah, I said we can actually maintain this altitude. Down to 50% power. This is basically a glider. Just check out those wings. So even if we decide that, hey, want to take our power now, I believe we can go a long way. Left turn. So this is our initial approach fix. So let's just start getting ready for. Let's start getting ready for the approach. The runway now should be somewhere in front of us. So since it's runway 31, so we should be facing approximately 310 degrees. Or 306. Yeah. Roughly where we're facing. So let's choose on one notch of flaps. Don't see airfield yet. I do not see the airfield yet. Oh boy, our speed is going up. We need to drop it. Else you just see that ding, which is so annoying. People want about 30%. perfect. Let's zoom in and see. Nope. I see nothing. Boy, that's crosswind and headwind. So honestly, I might want to do. Let me just pull the flaps off now. I would want to come in hot to this one because the wind usually just makes the whole thing annoying. So I would maintain about 80 with the flaps up if possible. Still don't see the airfield, so this should be our final approach fix, which is where we're getting to now. I still don't see anything, so let me just hit the approach button. Yes, I believe if we just keep going straight, we'll catch up to the glide slope. It will come down to meet us, or not really coming down, but yeah, I guess you get what I mean. So we're doing a good job of maintaining uh 80, roughly 80 with the flaps up. The winds are really crazy, honestly, so I don't believe we will need flaps for this. Let's see. Let's go through the checklist for this plane. Yeah, especially 80 to 90 knots. So this is good to operate the flaps. So normal landing flap should be 71. So what, 28% power? Still don't see the runway. Yeah, that looks like it's. That's probably it. So let's do 30% power. Put one notch of flaps. So maybe we'll just use one notch. Because the wind still reads crazy, man. So 32% power. Let's see how that does for us. going to the papis, it looks like too low. And yeah, because we've not caught up to glide slope. So let's keep pushing. So I don't think we need to look at the chart again. Let's just give it one last peek. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we're not going to miss this approach, but if we do, I'm literally just going to fly whatever I want because it's a VFR flight. I only just selected the RNAV approach. Screenshot for the video term user. So let's do. Okay, yeah, so we have actually caught up with the glide path. I think the path is right now. Yep. Two reds, two whites. Oh! Sending and we're adding a lot of power. I'm just glad I caught it on time, or else we would have gotten the ding of our lives from the Microsoft career mode overloads. So don't drop out our power completely. Let's get maybe 15%. So I can have that strong 80 to 90 and just alternate. And then once we get very close to the runway, we pull back the power completely. Let's
Echo Delta
announce.
Golf Sierra traffic. Diamond Delta Uniform Oscar Quebec Charlie. 5 miles southeast. 3100. Inbound to land. Runway tree 1. Echo Delta Golf Sierra.
Well, final already, so see vehicles. Beautiful vegetation. One thing I love about the Diamond aircraft. Oh boy, let's add some power. And maybe put on the last notch of flaps. Might be dangerous, but adding maybe 35% power. But like I was saying, what? We're dropping speed too much. Let's see. I was just trying to say I love the outside views in this aircraft, but I actually have to focus on landing because the wind is crazy. So let's announce final.
Echo Delta Golf Sierra traffic. Diamond Delta Uniform Oscar Quebec Charlie is on final. Runway tree 1. To land. Echo Delta Golf Sierra.
So we have to manage our throttle very carefully. The wind is just outrageous in carrier mode. I keep saying this, but it's nothing we've not encountered before. You can do this. Yeah, way below the glide path. Okay, okay. Let's do this manually. Manually. Manually, 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 but slow. Let's add some power. Of course. And always expect cardiac mode to give you high blood pressure on final. Let's go. Speed it down. Beautiful. That was really beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Well, oh boy. Honestly, like the yeah, just check that out. Look at the windsock. It's a lot of crosswind though. But come on, if you guys know that there's going to be this kind of crosswind here, oh boy. Maybe I just didn't do my research well. There are probably other runways here I could use if I check. Yep, there were other runways. So I could have chosen a better one, but yeah. It is what it is. Our plane landed in one piece, 200 feet per minute. Oh, I don't mind at all. Stop.
Echo Delta Golf Sierra traffic. Diamond Delta Uniform Oscar Quebec Charlie is taxiing to parking. Echo Delta Golf Sierra.
I can only imagine, like, I would like to play, career mode using the force feedback yoke or stick just to see if these forces will be felt and like if that will make it easier to correct. Because in this case, you're just like using visuals, trying to see where the wind is taking the plane and just counteracting it with a lot of yoke movement, and it's just crazy, man. Hey, there we go.
I'm happy to see my plane back
Packing
home.
the
I missed
less
it.
shot now.
Thanks.
Guess what to do. This is supposed to be a new plane. It's kind of filthy inside. So touchdown effect said we did 33%. So I'm guessing we'll get roughly 40% for 58. Not bad at all, honestly. Not bad at all. S tier. Superb. Thank you. Do one more pair of flights. And then we call it a day. Yeah, these are all too long, and I don't want to do like a 15 minutes ferry flight. Or maybe we should. Let's do that. So Miss Rivers is anxious to get her plane back after sending it to maintenance. You need to fly it to Romford. Careful, this client is very picky about her bird. Make sure your landing is spot on. She might be on site when you arrive. Yeah, I'll be very picky if I had such a beautiful bird. Um, that's the briefing. Let's see the flight plan. Yeah, not sure why this isn't loading in, but do we have any 03, right? Okay, so no approach aids. So let's just check. Um, runways and see which is recommended. Okay, maybe two one left. Okay, so that's selected for us already. And rather than doing this dance, I think I'll just do a straight approach, which is perfect. Sit in our vlog. So as we're taking off, we're literally just a final 10 minutes. That's great. Let's do that and see. Um, let's send that to our project. Set the mission. So since this is a short flight, I will carry very little fuel, maybe just 50 pounds, so that our landing is spot on. Okay, let's fly. Things looking good. Okay, so let's put on the electric master on so we can see our engine coming up. Just wait for the displays to load up correctly, and we will start up the engine. Be on our way. Well, looks like we're taking off on that street. Okay, so
Hey there, Cap. It's Ben here. Appreciate your help today. Glad it's you today, cause getting this DA, a 40NG over to Stapleford is a big deal for us. The owner had to get her aircraft repaired over there. Now it's ready, so she needs someone to fly it back to her. She's already waiting for it. Her name's Miss Hannah Rivers. Treat this beautiful plane like it's your own and have a good flight.
of course, I always treat every single plane like it's mine, because I do not want to die
Echo
that.
Golf
I'm the
Tango
one
Oscar
flying it.
traffic. Diamond Golf Papa Tango X-Ray Bravo is taxiing to runway tree 4, Echo Golf Tango Oscar.
Yeah, it looks like this is an unpaved runway. What
Echo
the hell
Golf
is
Tango
going
Oscar
on?
traffic. Diamond Golf Papa Tango X-Ray Bravo. Taking off runway tree 4. North departure. Echo Golf Tango Oscar.
Like really, where's runway 24? Man, you guys surprise me every single time. That's seven reasons. So when we take off, we want to immediately start using nav mode, the straight line, view, vertical speed, and then time of 400 feet per minute. In case we need to use the heading, and let's climb to 1 point initially, and let's see what they have to say. But other than that, I think we're good to go. Nope, never gonna let that fly. Okay, so is that the wrong way? Come on, guys. Nope, 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 nope. Because that's crazy. That's really crazy. Never gonna let that fly. Never gonna let that fly. So let's use all the shortcuts we have access to. Let's
Hey
quickly
there,
get
Cap.
back on
It's Ben
this.
here. Appreciate your help today. Glad it's you today, cause getting this DA, a 40NG over to Stapleford is a big deal for us. The owner had to get her aircraft repaired over there. Now it's ready, so she needs someone to fly it back to her. She's already waiting for it. Her name's Miss Hannah Rivers. Treat this beautiful plane like it's your own and have a good flight. Echo Golf Tango Oscar traffic. Diamond Golf Papa Tango X-Ray Bravo is taxiing to runway tree 4. Echo Golf Tango Oscar.
Yes, I guess I should have actually looked at my compass to see if it checked out with the wrong way basically because it doesn't even make any sense what just happened. That was definitely not the wrong way. So at this point now, I'm in a hurry. It's on the notch of flaps.
Echo Golf Tango Oscar traffic. Diamond Golf Papa Tango X-Ray Bravo. Taking off runway tree 4. North departure. Echo Golf Tango Oscar.
Hey, stop there. Come on, guys. This was clearly there. Let's just do a quick taxi. This isn't still the start of runway 3, bro. Just not going to do this mission like this. This is obviously not the runway. Let's try here. Honestly, this is just so funny. That looks like one. Okay. This runway 20 is 3-4. Had the correct 3-4. How about this? We can go for round D4. So as far as I can see, you can tell, is running a D4. So I'm not sure what else is expected. So I'll be taking off from here. And if the takeoff looks crazy, I'll just quit. I'm not doing this mission. So parking brakes, modified. Yes. And then let's okay. It's like they were cool. We just take it off from that place. But we're already low on fuel. Yeah, we take that thing. Like it's just so funny how the airport was at the beginning and all the things we took there literally was just going to ruin everything about this mission because the whole point of this mission is to bring the flight or the bird back to the owner in pristine condition. And just imagine how hard we hit it on the surface there just even before we took off. I think I prefer to take the flap thing over the those two we got while we're still on the ground, and that was why we started. So yeah. So we're heading towards our top of descent. I'll start to pull back power a bit. I'll leave maybe, yeah, 42 is fine.
Echo Golf Sierra Golf traffic. Diamond Golf Papa Tango X-Ray Bravo. 5 miles east, 1500 inbound to land. Runway 21 left. Echo Golf Sierra Golf.
Check flaps. That's 5% power. I want us to be between 80 and 90, and not above 90. So we'll be doing a hard turn to the left. Let's see if we can see our. Still have crazy wind. Crazy, crazy, crazy wind. So once we turn our approach, Okay, we are on the glide path, an advisory glide path, nonetheless. Still have to fly this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're gonna get dinged for flaps. Pay attention, pilot. Pay attention. Jeez. Honestly surprised we didn't get dinged. So once again we have
Echo Golf Sierra Golf traffic. Diamond Golf Papa Tango X-Ray Bravo is on final. Runway 21 left to land. Echo Golf Sierra Golf.
so we're adding the last notch of flaps. And we're going to stick this landing down. That's a lot of crosswinds still. Please keep up. Not a problem. Yes, we can do this. Do not want to be gaining speed, which we are. Okay, so just 3 knots of crosswind. We can do this. 4 knots now. I already see two puppy lines. Oh, oh. Man, this is outrageous. 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 Yes. Man, that's like outrageous. Where the hell is that cold shot line? Hey, not a bad one. That's a terrible landing. I think this was even better than our last landing, but honestly, the, the crosswinds are just, something else.
Echo Golf Sierra Golf traffic. Diamond Golf Papa Tango X-Ray Bravo is taxiing to parking. Echo Golf Sierra Golf.
I'm sure the trip had its challenges, but I hope my plane didn't take too much of a beating. Thanks for your hard work.
I guess I should have clicked the flags or just sticking around randomly.